Welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz, and we are live at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, McClure River Ranch, field number 1 for the finals of the 2023 Emma Challenge. Gaston Doniak, our mountain official on the gray pony out there, has our 2 teams lined up. So we're going to introduce these teams to you. Remember, get behind your teams. They will hear you scream and yell today here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, and welcome to CTV Sports. Let's start with Los Amigos Red. She scored 5 goals in the preliminary match to get her team here into the finals. Please put your hand together for Melissa Ganzi Melly. Good luck, darling. What a game she had to get her team here. Playing number 2, and he is a force to be reckoned with in his debut season here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. Please put your hands together for Martine Hauregi. Good luck, Martine. 6-goal player. Playing the number 3. He'll captain the team. He is an amazing player at 7 goals. He played the World Polo League at a higher level. Please put your hands together for Alejandro Novija Estrada. And shutting the back door, he'll be the Secretary of Defense in the pink helmet. Former 8-goal player, Director of Operations for our polo school. Please put your hands together for Mr. Juan Bellini. They're going to come in 16 goals here, Los Amigos, a very strong team. On the other side, this team scored 15 goals in 6 chukkers to get their team to the finals. They are a very, very strong team. Please put your hands together for the ambassador of Casablanca, Mr. Grant Ganzi. We call him Double G. Good luck, Grant. Grant with a great game also to get his team here. He's got a great player playing behind him, and this guy's been super strong at 5 goals. Please put your hands together for Hilario Figueres. Good luck, Hilario. Highest rated American player. He goes by NR. You know him as Nicky Roldan. Please put your hands together for the captain here on 8 goals. Nicky, good luck today, my man. And, well, former 7-goal player. He's another Secretary of Defense type player. It'll be a battle against him. Put your hands together for Stuart Armstrong. That's your Casablanca team. They're going to come in as 18 goals, but we are playing the Emma Challenge on the flat, so no handicap. Remember the handicap in polo? Starting from -2 to 10. -2 being a novice player that starts to play, and 10 being the highest rated player. We have some tie goal players on the field today. Looks like we're all ready to go. Gaston Dorniak got them lined up. Looks like our timekeeper, Kale's ready to go. We're already here. Here we go. So get back, sit back, find yourself a nice place to watch Los Amigos Red going up against Casablanca for the 2023 Emma Challenge. We're going to do our first half of bowl-ins. It's going to be a 6-chukker match, as you can see on the far side. And we'll start our first chukker off. And here we go. Possessions are big. We got the bowling and polo, the face-off hockey. The first bowling is going to be won here. Look at this. Los Amigos and Juan Bellini coming out of the bowling. He's going to go from coast to coast. Bellini and Juan Bellini. There you go. Put your hands together. That's about as fast of a goal as you can score as he wins the bowling. And off to the races he goes. And remember, Juan playing the number 4 position today. So the number 4 position, usually defending player, but you'll see them run through a lot. And Juan, they'll do a full rotation here. Melly will pull the team. Juan will hold down the back door. On the opposite side, Casablanca with Grant Gansey and Alario, Nick, and Stewart. They'll use a four-man rotation. Back shot coming here by Stuart Armstrong. Loose ball play taken in and controlled by Estrada. Nice pass right here to Jauregui. Going to be Martin. He'll slow it down. Look at the center field. You see Alejandro going forward right here. There's the pass. Well done, Grant Gansey out of the air, and he'll keep it going. Double G. The ambassador of Casablanca, a super strong play there. That ball was flying by him in the air. He took it out of the air. Now, though, good defense by Los Amigos. They're going to pick this up, turn the defense into offense. Here comes Estrada. Alejandro bounces it off of Nick Roldan's pony. They'll go into the corner. Nick tries to take it away. Good hook in there by Estrada, taking Nick's mallet away. Now he'll walk the dog, trying to work it inside the 60. Grant going to come around on the defense side. Loose ball play. Everybody comes together. We get our first whistle of the day. That'll stop the clock with 4:48. 5 teams entered the Emma Challenge this year, and we had one straight 6-chucker game, and then we had a round robin with 3 teams. We're going to have a round robin final after this final, so you get a doubleheader if you're here at the club today. And if you are here coming in, please come in. Find yourself a great place to seat. There's food and beverage downstairs. And once again, thank you for joining us here on CTV Sports. Big knock, but we have a blocking foul down on the far end. And so, Juan Bellini's going to break the head off of his mallet. And that could be a problem here. We'll see what they say. It looks like they're going to win the offensive play here. So Juan's going to come in and just try to help out. Look at Juan with no head on the mallet, no problem. He's going to work with his team. Martin Jauregui picks up the loose ball. Juan in the rumble seat here. He's going to leave this one for Martin. Look, he take out Grant. Well done, Juan. Good play, but Grant Gansey steals it away, and now Jauregui will work this one across the center. Martin looking for some move. This Casablanca team very strong on defense. Look at Grant Gansey's going to win this ball from 2 players. Now they leave it for Nick, and here comes Casablanca looking for the equalizer. Nick Roldan with a huge shot down inside the 60-yard line. Looks like they'll be picked up here by Grant. Grant tries to take it in. Nice hook by Estrada. Everybody override. Bellini still does not have a head on his mallet. He's using the handle, believe it or not. And he's making plays, but Nick on the gray pony trying to get it in between there. They come together, Estrada, and a whistle on the play, and that'll stop the clock with 3:28. So a lot of action here in our first chucker. That's going to send us to our courtesy change. We're going to use the courtesy change 1 time per chucker. The umpire will allow all the players to switch their 4-legged athletes, switch their horses, if they like. This is going to give Bellini time to get a new mallet. So this is going to work in favor of Los Amigos. We have a whistle down in front, though, and I think you're going to have a blocking foul. Similar foul like we had at the beginning. Remember the polo field you're looking at out there today is 300 yards long by 160 yards wide. You can put 9 football fields or soccer fields in the area of one polo field. It takes about 10 acres. They have one polo field with all of the runoffs and all the side. Remember the safety zones at the field here today, everybody who's here at the stadium. And the penalties, they start with the penalty 1, which is an automatic goal. You have a penalty 2 from the spot or 30 yards out, which is undefended. You have a penalty 3, which is a 40-yard shot, undefended. And then you have the penalty 4, which is a 60-yard shot. All players have the ability to be in front of the ball, 30 yards, and they may defend it. We'll talk about the. And it looks like we're going to get everybody on some fresh ponies, and we're going to have an open goal penalty 2 in favor of Casablanca. Grant Gansey does the honors here. He was 2 for 3 on his penalty shooting in their preliminary match to win here. Looks like he gets to go up with the go-ahead play. Here comes Grant. Grant Gansey, no problem, is going to walk up to that one. That one right there. So all you Casablanca fans, wherever you're at, come on, get behind your team. You're going to get the equalizer here. Down to under 3 minutes as we wait for all of our players. Now, we will switch directions also. That's what we do in the game of polo. That is the procedure that we use for the same sun, wind, field advantage. So if you're new to the game on CTV Sports or here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. Do not get confused. Now we'll switch direction. Melissa and her team, Los Amigos, will be headed towards Aspen, Casablanca, with Grant Gansey, and his team will be headed towards Glenwood. But look at this, Alejandro Navarrete Estrada on a fresh pony here, trying to get around Armstrong. Hits it back to the center, and it gets picked up and taken forward by Nick Roldan. Nick coming right there. Too much space in between. Nice back shot by Estrada. And now a little bit of cat and mouse as they're all trying to get away and try to get a run on the offensive side. Ilario, it's going to come in here, and he leaves it for Nick. Wow, nice ride-off there by Martin Jorge. That's a perfectly executed ride-off. You are allowed to ride a player off in the game of polo as long as you are at the same relative speed in less than 45 degrees. Nico Renan, and here comes Casablanca. Nick's going to open the Big Bay pony up. Casablanca, big ball right here, looking for Grant Gansey. Look at his pinpoint pass by Nick Roldan. Unbelievable. Nice try there by Grant, but look at this. Ilario, forget it, he's going to come in and finish that one off. Good teamwork by Casablanca. Ilario will pick up his first goal of the day and make it 2-1 as we click down under 140. All right, so back to the center. Looks like we have a time out here. 128 to be precise, 2-1. Brilliant pass there by Nick Roldan. Grant Gansey right in the right spot. He had Juan Bellini on his hip. Little bit of a skip right there when Grant came through, but no problem. Ilario was right in the right spot. Great teamwork there by Casablanca to get their second goal of the day. We'll wait for Stuart Armstrong to change his mallet here, and then we'll come back to the center. Once again, we're going to switch directions once again, and we'll get this next bowl in, and the action going. Once again, thank you for coming out to the Aspen Valley Polo Club. I'm Dale Schwetz with CTV Sports. Make sure you bring it up on your smartphone device if you're here, ctvsports.tv. And here we go, Estrada out the backside for Los Amigos Red. Martin, and they got Melissa all by herself on the bay pony. Melly, look at Stewart coming back. Melly's going to open it up here. Melissa, nice try right there, but first run of the day. But they'll take it down into the defense area. Nick will turn it around and control for Casablanca. We're going to click the 1 minute here in our first chucker. Nick looking for a Casablanca player. Good read here by Martin. Jorge, as I said, playing his debut year here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club and playing sensational. Everybody on the rotation here. Bellini takes out Grant. Alejandro's going to have room to work. Martin leaves it for Alejandro. They have Melly out there, but she's being covered right now by Stewart. Ilario with the big hit. We got a foot race. Who's got the horsepower? Oh, it's going to be Martin. Jorge slams on the brakes. Goes for the paint. There's your 30-second warning horn, and they come together right there. We'll get a whistle. So put your hands together, Aspen Valley. That's going to end our first chucker of play. We're going to send them off 2-1. We'll see what our amount of official decides on this one. And when we return, we'll be back for our second chucker. This is the 2023 Emma Challenge, and we're live on CTV Sports. Welcome back to CTV Sports and the Aspen Valley Polo Club. We're live from the McClure River Ranch, field number 1 for the finals of the 2023 Emma Challenge. 2-1 after the first chucker. Casablanca, they're in the dark jerseys. Grant Gansey playing the number. Don't forget, is playing the number 2. Nick Roldan playing number 3, and Stuart Armstrong in the red jersey. Amigos red. Melissa Gansey wearing the number 1. Martine Jauregui wearing the number 2. Alejandro Navija Estrada wearing the number 3 in the maroon helmet. And then Juan Bellini wearing the number 4 in the pink helmet. Both of these teams battled it out on Friday to get to this position. 5 teams entered. Here we go. Nick Roldan on the move on the big chestnut pony. Jauregui, he leaves it behind here. That's going to be a big ball. He's going to leave it. Martine leaves it for Alejandro. And Estrada will regroup. He's got some options here. Melly, she's out in front. If he can get out there, he's looking for Jauregui on the far side. Martine's going to push Nick wide. Well done, Martine Jauregui on the near side. Inside the 60. Look at the ball control here. 3 times leaves it. And Nick will regroup. And you can hear teammates saying, turn it, Nick. You got time. Big ball by Roldan. And he's got Lario. Bad luck. Forget it's on the far side. 3-on-2 attack coming here. If Los Amigos can get it going, and it'll be Jauregui and looks like Roldan. Nick, good stick work, but he overrides, picked up again, turned inside. Stuart Armstrong gets a little help from the pony there, kicks it forward, and Stuart will open it up. Casablanca playing that open style again. Bellini will come from the center, snap the back shot, looking for Jauregui. Now Lario, and you'll get a whistle on the play right there as we have our first right-of-way violation. Good look at this one here. As you can see, Lario in the dark jersey, number 2, turning up on that ball, following the imaginary line. Remember, the player following the ball has the right-of-way over a player meeting the ball. Jauregui came in from left to right. The window was too close. It was closing there, so a great play here by Figueres to get the penalty 5A from the spot. Casablanca will set up here with 5:04 on the clock. Both teams coming out strong here in the second chucker. Armstrong. They'll mix it up here on these set plays. Stewart likes to bring the ball in. Nick usually drops in behind. Grant working hard. They're going to leave it here. And now Nick. He's going to regroup. Nick takes it to the inside. Tries to get one moving down here. Not the shot he's looking for. Here comes Estrada. They come together, and a whistle on the play as they'll go ahead and move it. It looks like this is going to be a tough one here because you have Melissa all by herself downfield. We'll see where they decide to place this ball, but Melly was by herself. They might go center here based on the shot. Melissa's off to the side. Now remember, ball placement, very important in the game of polo. Looks like they're going to drop this one from the center, so here we go. Our tournament committee this year has put into place a 2-point conversion. Any ball that's hit from behind the center line is going to be worth 2 points. It needs to be hit by one player and only one player. Cannot touch another player, as you can see. So Bellini's going to go ahead and pass the stick here to Estrada. And we'll see if Alejandro decides to go for the 2-point conversion. Here comes Estrada. Alejandro, he's going to hammer one here with the worm burner. Bounces off of Lario. Turned inside, and good communication here by Casablanca as Grant Gansey leaves it for Nick Roldan. Nick's going to override, and Jauregui will turn it around. Now Martine. They have Melissa downfield, but Martine has a lot of room to work here. Space. Nick coming back hot. Can he get there? Jauregui's going to push it to the inside. Now take it to that end. Takes the hook, and well done by Figueres again. Ilario filling the space very well here for Casablanca. On the far side, bounces off the boards. Nick's going to slow it down and steal it away from Martine. And then look at this drive. Remember the polo field, 300 yards long by 160 yards wide. Big ball by Roldan, hitting 120 there. Stuart Armstrong with room to work. Gansey going to have to go to Bellini. Bellini, though, gets there before everybody, and he's going to find Estrada. 3 minutes, 47 seconds on the clock. They are running and gunning in here. You might get a whistle to stop the clock right here at 3:41, and I would not be surprised if you don't see our second courtesy change of the day. Yes, you will. And they'll use that courtesy change very quickly. People ask us about the courtesy change as we go back and forth, and it's very easy to understand and just compare it to horse racing. Our three big races in America are the Preakness Stakes, Kentucky Derby, and the Belmont Stakes. The Preakness, well, all the records were set in 1973 by Secretariat, and he set the Preakness at a minute 53. That's nine and a half furlongs. It's 1 mile 3/16. That's the shortest race. The longest race is 1.5 miles, the Belmont, and he broke the record at 2 minutes and 24 seconds. If you're watching today's game here on CTV Sports or live at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, you just witnessed all these polo players out there running their horses for over 3 minutes as we're playing 6.5-minute chukkers here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. Big part of the courtesy change. We try to keep it under 45 seconds. It is a change for the four-legged athletes, and you can use it, and if you don't want to use it, you don't need to. But you can also change your horse whenever you like. We call it the NASCAR change in polo, but you must do it on your own time, like in Formula One, like in NASCAR. If you want new tires, you want gasoline, you need to go on your own. The only time the play will stop is if there is an injury to a two-legged athlete or a four-legged athlete, in which case our mounted official Gaston Dorniak will always be on the scene. And always be a big shout-out to all of our first responders, especially the Carbondale paramedics that work with us weekly here. We thank them, we love them, and a big shout-out to all the first responders around the world. Here comes Estrada. Alejandro, this isn't a well-hit ball. Looking for Martin, but look at Roldan's going to snap that one, take it on the left side of the pony, the near side. Now he goes back to the offside. He's got room to work. Nick uses the boards perfectly like a fifth man. Grant's going forward. There's the pass. Will it get there? Grant Gansey snaps it over. Look for the near side shot. And Double G, Grant Gansey on the move. Put your hands together, Casablanca fans. That is power polo at its finest. Great run there by Nick Roldan. Finding Grant Gansey. I like the non-call. Everybody's flowing very smoothly there. Very tight window. But both these teams at 16 and 18 goals, you will see that window. As long as it stays open between two players, you will not hear a whistle. So great play there by Double G. 3-1 here with 2:45 on the clock. Out the back door, Casablanca. Picked up cleanly by Roldan. Going to shut it down right there in front of the Chucker TV banner. Now he's got Stewart in the rumble seat. So still stolen away here and a whistle on the play. But good D there is Alejandro Davies Estrada coming in. We're going to have a penalty 4 on the play. So they came together. They had a little blocky play. Alejandro tried to spin around, thought he was clean, snapped one back with 2:31 on the clock. That ball was sitting at about the 100-yard line. Remember the field, 300 yards long, so our center line is 150. The goalpost down on the end, 24 feet apart, 8 yards. And trust me, these guys have been hitting the ball so clean, so deep. They say the elevation helps up here. I'm not sure. They do hit them deep here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, though. And Nick Roldan is going to get his first opportunity, but he might pass the sticker. Looks like it's going to be Grant Gansey. First penalty 4 of the day, 60-yard shot. All players must be 30 yards in front of the ball. They may defend. So watch Los Amigos red. They're going to place their players right inside the goal. Grant Gansey with the opportunity. Here comes Double G. Grant Gansey gets underneath this one nicely, and it gets off to the right side. Ilario takes it out of the air. Bellini now. They come together. And a whistle on the play as Gaston Dorniak, our mount official, right down inside there. You're going to get another blocking call as they're coming in. There's Bellini. Change the line there. Remember the line of the ball. It is an imaginary line. All the players are watching. the direction that that line goes. It's just like a highway. When the highway changes, you must change. Get out of the way. Here comes Estrada. Alejandro's got room to work. The Bay Pony uses the boards perfectly. Estrada, can he stay out in front of? Oh, look at this ball by Estrada. That ball's got eyes. Alejandro. One strike. Oh, put your hands together, Aspen Valley. That's what it's all about right there. Que golazo. Estrada. My Lord, that is the way he hit the ball, but he used the boards perfectly. You can see that. That's why everybody here at the game, always keep your head on a swivel. That ball does pop off of the field sometimes. What a goal by number 3 for Los Amigos. That's going to make it 3-2. 1:30 on the clock, and they're going to win the ball in here. Oh, sword fight going on. Here they come, and they'll leave it for Roldan. They got to give him one play here. Nick's going to have to use it. He's got to run with the ball or use it there. He does nicely. And, well, Stewart trying to get out. They're going to play the advantage here. And I like this non-call by the Mount official. You have a 2-on-1 breakaway here with Martin Jauregui and Mackenzie. Now, way out. Look at this ball. Wow, where are you at, Los Amigos fans? That's the equalizer with 1 minute on the clock. I love the non-call there. It was a foul, but our umpire seeing that the Los Amigos team had an offensive attack, he allowed the play to go on. Great non-call by our mountain official. That's going to bring us down. We might get another ball. We got to wait for Melissa. She's the final player. She was way out in front for the pass. But a sensational goal by Martin Jauregui. Here comes your 30-second warning bell. We'll see if they get their time. And there it is right there. So that's it is. Put your hands together, Aspen Valley Polo Club. We got a great match going on, 3-3. This is the 2023 Emma Challenge. All right, here we go. Well, you guys having fun down here? What a match we got. 3-3 into our third chucker. Thanks for getting behind your teams. They love to hear you scream. The horses love the energy. Here we go. Martin Jauregui. And I like the thought process here by Los Amigos Red. Melly staying out in front, but they're shooting the ball from way out. And they made it from Estrada was a good 120, and from the boards in. So that was a sensational shot. And then Jauregui taking a good shot from about 100. It looked like it was a pass to Melissa Ganzi. And, of course, Casablanca with Grant Ganzi, Alario. Okay. Oh, wow. And we just have our first knock-in of the game. So remember, when the ball does go wide of the post, that is a knock-in in the game of polo. And we've only had one, our first one. So sensational final here. And here comes Stewart Armstrong, former 7-goal player, as I said earlier, on 2 goals. Tries to get out in front. Nice hook in here by Estrada. Alejandro, pump fake, and he'll turn it around the left. Legal play in the game of polo. Now, Stewart's going to have to give him one play here. And now Estrada, he's going to take his time. This one or run with it. Estrada says, I'm going for the goal. That ball's got eyes. And Alejandro Navidad Estrada is going to get us another goal here between all the horses' legs. Estrada picks up his second of the day. And Los Amigos will take the lead for the first time with 4:55 on the clock as we come back to the center. Once again, 2 very fast chuckers. Very clean final. Not many fouls. Might even have a timeout here. So they'll probably stop the clock because we have one player off with, 4:44 on the clock. The Aspen Valley Polo Club, 11 tournaments this season, so please come on out. Tell a friend, as we always say. That's one thing we always ask. If you can tell a friend about ctvsports.tv. Because as I said earlier, we are live streaming this around the world. And if you'd like to see the replays or you want to go back and watch this on another day, show your friends, you can go back to CTV Sports and check out foot golf. Another couple sports. We have a lot of sports we cover at CTV Sports. Looks like we got everybody back. Got a little tack time out there. On the tack time, you're allowed to fix their tack on the field or down in the tent area. You can change your horse. We are club friendly here, so we always give everybody the opportunity to make sure safety is first. Here we go. Roll Dan. Got a lot of room to work here, so you need a little rotation. Oh, Martin Jorge leans way out of the saddle. He gets there. Ilario tries to go over the top. Alejandro's going to take it back. Bellini goes forward. Grant Ganzi working hard right now. This has been a battle, and it's going to go on all day long between these guys. Those 4 players right there. So you get a penalty on the play with 4:06. So 2 open running chuckers, and it always happens. Most teams that go to that defensive battle, you need to try to slow a team down. So both teams going to the man, as we say in the game of polo, trying to pick up a man on the full rotation. We do get a riding in from behind is the call. So remember, you are allowed to ride a player off in the game of polo. You cannot ride in from behind. Reason why, the elbow does not bend that way. It can be a little dangerous. So they'll drop it from the spot. Alejandro, snap, puts it down inside by the Santa Rita banner. Now Nick Rodan, he'll regroup, and he's going to have to deal with Martin Jauregui all day long. Melly in the middle. She'll let Martin do his job. Oh, bad luck here. The bounces off Rodan's pony. Martin's going to capitalize on the broken play. Now they come together. Great play by Lauer. Wow, everybody coming from everywhere. And then finally a whistle on the play. Well done, Melissa Ganzi, jumping on the right-of-way there. Remember, when the ball changes, the right-of-way changes. So that's going to take us to our courtesy change here, our final courtesy change of the first half. This is the Emma Challenge Cup. It's named after the town of Emma, Colorado, located on Highway 82 between Carbondale and Aspen. Emma was once a sizable town in the past. The 3 buildings on the north side of the road are a state historical register and preserved site. So you can stop by there on your way back to Aspen. You'll see it. It's actually right here. If you blink, you'll miss it. It's a quaint little town, as we said. There's a church directly across the highway on the north side. And there's a small trail on the north side of the road taking visitors to the site. And that's how we get to our Sopris Mountain Polo Field. We also play polo here. We play polo also up at the McCabe Ranch. Beautiful up in Snowmass. And that's, 5 of the fields. Then you go back up. You got 2 down here at the McClure River Ranch. You have 1 over at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. And then you have the Sopris Mountain Ranch Field. And we play there at different times, and that's at 9,000 feet. I believe the McCabe Ranch, Chris, I would say is 7,600 or 7,800, I believe. 7,800, about that, right around the pole field. Yeah, so you go up, we're at about 6,800 now. What a beautiful place. I have Chris Collins sitting up here in the VIP with me today. And McKay Branch is an amazing place. Rose Spur. Here we go. Open goal penalty. Melissa Gansey to do the honors for Los Amigos. Melly on the penalty 3, just off to the right side. But that's okay right there. They'll still keep their lead. Melly was 100% with 3 penalties on Friday, so she's been shooting very, very well. Now, on the knock-in, we're going to click down to about 3:10. Big ball here. Everybody keep your eyes on it. Here comes Ilario. Ilario, forget it's going to drag this one. Will it stay on the field? I think so. Yeah, Ilario. Pony jumps the line right there. He's got Stewart in the rumble seat. Now Nick going forward. Oh, that's a pretty pass. Ilario, look at Grant Gansey working with Bellini. Now Nick Roldan. Power of polo at its finest. Once again, Casablanca fans, where you at? That's the way you move the ball around the field, and that's just good teamwork, and they'll get the equalizer here. 4-4 as they click down to 2:35. Wow, what a final back and forth. Each team looking for an advantage. You only had the penalty 3. You had 1 penalty 4. Otherwise, here we go. Back to the center once again. And it has been nip and tuck, back and forth, out the backside. They come together right there. Loose ball play. Ilario again. Ilario getting a lot done on the chestnut pony here. Figueres, he'll override. Graham tries to take it forward, and that'll be Martin. Jorge's going to take his time, turn it to the inside here. Now he's picked up there by Martin Jorge. Now he's got Melly out in front trying to get away from Grant Gansey. Oh, great hook there by Grant Gansey. Here comes Ilario. Look for the pass. Bounces off of Estrada's pony. Now off of Roldan's pony, but here comes Los Amigos. 1:45 on the clock. Back to the center looking for Melly. Nice pass. Stewart coming from right to left here. Stewart's going to take it forward on the thing, and you get a whistle on the play as Melissa Gansey's going to ride that right-of-way out. And remember the right-of-way. We're talking about it all day long. 80% of the time on the polo field, when you hear the whistle, it is a right-of-way violation. And for all you new viewers and new patrons coming in today, no different than driving out of here and going on to Highway 82. When you drive on to Highway 82 and you're headed towards Aspen, you must not impede any of the cars that are already going down the highway. It's the same thing on the polo field. You need to enter clearly. You cannot fall across the line. Open goal penalty 2. Melissa Gansey will do the honors once again for Los Amigos Red. Melly gets a piece of that one, just a little bit off left. Looks like a little bit early on the swing right there on that one. But that's right, keeps it at 4-4 here as we click down. Knock-in coming. As we say, just like the free throw in basketball, the penalty 2 and 3. Very, very tough shots. Arguably the hardest shot because it's you and the ball. And we do let you practice those in our polo school here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. We're going to click to a minute here. Ilario's going to drive one, pull out the driver, looking for another Casablanca player. Bellini gets a piece of that one. Gansey's going to keep it on the field. And Jorge gets a hook and the ball off the doorstep. Here comes Los Amigos. Melissa's out in front. She might be able to get it out here to Bellini, trying to get away from Roldan. Nick now takes it inside. Looking for some help here. Ilario's going to spin around. Nick finally slows it down from a standstill. There's your 30-second warning horn. Grant Gansey might have an opportunity here. Shot on goal. Just across the goal mouth, and that ball will trickle out of bounds. Aspen Valley Polo Club, please put your hands together. That's our first half of polo, 4-4. What an amazing match we got. We're going to send both teams to their tents, to the locker room, as we say. They'll get organized for our second half. We're going to play some music for you here, and, of course, we'll be back live on CTV Sports. Well, everybody, if you'd like to help out with a little divot stomp here, everybody, we'd love to have your help. You want to stretch your legs. I'm going to play some divot stomping music. You can step out on the field here. You can see some of our field workers. If you'd like to take a little stroll and stomp some of the divots, it is a big tradition in the game of polo. And believe it or not, it does help put the field back together. So if you'd like to help us out with a short divot stomp. Thank you. Remember, everybody, that polo is the only professional sport in the world that allows their fans on the field at halftime. That is a true statement, so thank you so much for helping us with our divot stomp, a traditional divot stomp, as we say, but thank you so much. And we'll get the field put back together here. We'll get our players back on the field, and we'll start our fourth chucker play. Thank you. All right, once again, Aspen Valley Polo Club, thank you so much, everybody, for this divot stop. We really appreciate it. Once again, what a great outpouring of fans out there. Thank you so much. It's so important to the fans. And so if everyone start working their way back to their spot, we'd love that. But thank you so much once again, as this is a very fast-running game here, this first, our final of the day. Remember, we're going to have a doubleheader here. We have Just for the Thrill of It coming on after this. So once again, everybody, thank you so much for helping us out with our traditional divot stop. We'll get our teams back out on the field. Looks like we got Gaston and Dorniak mounted back up. But once again, thank you, because without you guys, we can't get it done. So we'll work it back, and we're going to get ready here for our second half of play. Let's break down the first half while everybody's headed back to their camps. Casablanca, Grant Gansey with 2 goals on the day. He scored a penalty 2 and a penalty and one from the field in the second chucker. That's his 2 goals. Ilario Figueres with 1 goal in the first chucker, and then Nick Roldan with 1 in the third. That's how they get their 4 goals. On Los Amigos, got Melissa Ganzi, Martin Jauregui, Alejandro Navidia-Estrada, and Juan Bellini. One goal by Martin, Juan Bellini in the first chukker. He scored 1. And then 2 goals scored in the second chukker, one by Martin and one by Alejandro, and then another one by Alejandro in the third. And there you go, a set of 4s. So once again, thank you, everybody, here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. We really appreciate you guys stepping on the field and helping us out. Look at it, how beautiful it looks. Looks like we have all of our players back out on the field. So remember, everybody, keep your head on a swivel in the safety zones. Looks like we're ready to go. Kale, all good. Martin, looks like we're good over here. When you are Gaston, you let us know, and we'll get ready to go. Here we go. Welcome to the 2023 Emma Challenge Finals. We ended the chukker with the ball out of bounds down on the Glenwood goal, down there in front of the beautiful Santa Rita stable. Melissa Ganzi's Santa Rita, beautiful 120-acre polo facility in Florida. One of the most amazing polo facilities in the world. And that is an extension of the Santa Rita Polo Farm. Look at this play right here. They take it off the thing. Hilario Figueres is going to snap one here. Number 2. What a goal here by Hilario. He had one in the first chukker. Now he's going to pick up his second goal. And a very quick goal at that, making it 5-4 here in our 4th chukker. So good defense there by Casablanca. Those knock-ins are very big in the game of polo. You want to try to have a positive possession, as we say. You don't want the ball to get stolen on those possessions. So we'll see if Los Amigos, who had a great third chukker, regroup. Here we go. Stuart Armstrong on the move, running down. Stuart, that ball's got eyes. Stuart Armstrong doesn't have the legs. As it goes right there, 10 yards in front, cleaned up nicely by Martin Jauregui. On the far side, they're going to open it up. It's going to be Estrada. Bounces it off the board. Ganzi with the rub. He's going to keep pushing them here. Grant Ganzi will take it out in front, and well done, Grant. Ganzi now on the Bay Pony. He's going to slam it down, try to control it. Grant. Nice little play here. Rotation by Roldan. Nick will fall into the rumble seat in behind, and there's a big ball down the left side looking for Grant Ganzi once again. Good pickup here by Double G. Takes it to the inside, maybe too far to the inside, as Jauregui will jump on that right away. Remember, the quick line change. The ball is always changing directions, and the players must honor that. Nice play there by Ganzi, not to foul Martin Jauregui. Now, as they come together, a little bit of a rub. It's going to be Nick to get control. Jauregui's going to give a little rub there. A little trade his paint, as we say. No foul on the play, but both teams coming out of the tent here trying to find a new offensive attack. Los Amigos, they have Melly out in front if they need it, but look at this. Hilario is going to steal this one away. Figueres now already has 1 goal here in the 4th. They come together here. They leave it for Nick Roldan. Nick's going to fire one from about 50 yards out, and that ball goes just wide to the right. So both teams here. Looks like Ganzi, Grant might go. Let's see if they're going to use the courtesy change here or not. I think they might. 3:43 on the clock, to be precise. We are going to use the courtesy change. So we'll send them off. And remember here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, if you're interested in lessons or the Polo On Demand program, it is available. Like I said, just go to our websites, right on our platforms, and you'll be able to get in touch with Cale Newman, our manager, or Juan Bellini. They will set you up with polo lessons or the Polo On Demand program. You know, when we're not watching polo here, it's a beautiful area. There's all kinds of outdoor activities. It's a true adventures playground here in Colorado, including hiking, mountain biking, paddle boarding, water rafting, swimming, fly fishing, and golf. Fly fishing at the highest level. We just had the Basalt Handicap last week. And, of course, Basalt, one of the top fly fishing areas. And so, once again, we'd like to welcome everyone here to the Aspen Valley Polo Club. the polo has grown in huge involvement and amounts here in the Valley, and it's all because of you guys coming out and joining us here. Mark and Melissa Ganzi started this club in 2014, so 10 years in, and what an amazing job. We want to thank you for coming out and showing your support for everything. And also, remember, this is we are a family-friendly club for all spectators. We have food and beverage for you. And we can remember, just keep your head on a swivel while you're here at the club. Always keep your eyes when you're walking in the safety zones. Those horses and that ball move very quickly. The ball can be hit 150 yards at 120 miles an hour. Here we go on the knock-in. Picked up here from Bellini. He's going to find Martin. And I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of defensive plays here. Bellini working hard on Ilario. Ilario doing a great job. They're trying to contain Estrada. Now, Ilario with Estrada, Ganzi with Bellini, and it's going to be Nick Roldan with Jauregui. Martin, he'll turn it to the inside. Nick needs to give him one play here. Nick knows it. He waits. They wait for Estrada. Now the rotation by Bellini. They have Melly out in front. She's looking for some space back there. Is Stuart Armstrong playing a very deep number 4 today for Casablanca. On the far side, it's going to be Roldan, and look at this. When I said about 150 yards, there's 130 at about 100 miles an hour. He's going to find Grant Ganzi. Grant slams on the brakes. Nice play by Bellini on the back shot. That's a clean play. They come together right there. Estrada and Roldan. Now they come together on the boards, but it looks like Grant Ganzi's going to jump in there very quickly. Retained the line, but it gets stolen away by Jauregui. Back and forth, both teams, as we click down to 2:30 on the clock. Los Amigos, they're trying to get free here as they got a hole in the plate. If they can get it out to Melly, she'll pull the team. As Melissa playing deep right now. Now Estrada trying to work it down, goes from the left to the right, on the offside to the near side. Now on the gray pony, he's going to slam it down right here. Try to go between. Oh, that's a pretty play right here by Estrada. Now Nick Roldan with the 1-2 snap on the ride-off. Back shot coming from Figueres. Good read by Bellini. Both teams playing exceptionally strong on the defensive side. Now, there's what you want. Get Melly on front. Estrada a little bit far past the goal. Mel's going to have to slow it down. Nice play, Mel. Gets a piece of it. Takes it to the inside, but it gets cleaned up and taken out by Figueres. Ilario, keep an eye on it, everybody, as they come running right towards you. Now it's going to be a big shot here by Roldan. Back and forth. They leave it for Jauregui. He's going to bounce it off the boards perfectly, but it'll be Stuart Armstrong. So this Fort Chucker, only one goal scored early by. It has been a defensive battle. Back to, look at my away. That is why they're jousting out there. Now remember, to all our new viewers also and our new patrons, you need to play polo with your right hand, and that's one of the reasons why. You see how those two players came together. On the far side, it looked like Melly was going to jump on that right away, but Roldan comes flying in there. Now Nick. We're going to click down under a minute, 49 seconds on the clock. Roldan's going to hit a bomb here. 1:30 now. It's going to be Ilario Figueres taking it forward. Bellini playing zone back. Ilario's going to drop it for Grant. Grant's going to pull the trigger, and look at that polo play. Casablanca, where you at? That's a beautiful play once again, and there's your 30-second warning horn. So Casablanca's going to end the Fort Chucker with a super strong goal. Great shot by Roldan. Ilario Figueres dropping the ball back to Grant Ganzi. Grant Ganzi perfect on the shot. We'll set him up, get him on some fresh ponies, and we'll be back for our fabulous fifth chucker. Stay with us here on CTV Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Everybody having fun here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. How y'all doing down there? Everybody had a good time? Looks like we're got a lot of families in here. Thanks again for coming out. This is the 2023 Emma Challenge Final. Los Amigos Red against Casablanca. One goal early in the fourth chucker by Lario, and then Lario with a brilliant drop. I mean, just good teamwork. And after Nick's got a few fans down there, give some love out there. Get behind your team. And so we're going to come to center here. 2 goals down, Los Amigos. So we'll see what they decide to do here. Like I said, it was just a bit of a defensive battle there in the fourth chucker. And then Casablanca, the cap. Oh, no, Nick Roldan on the move. Chestnut Pony on the fly. No one's going to catch him. Nick on the move. Drags it inside the 60. Here comes Jauregui. Shot on goal. And that's how you get it done right there. Is Nick Roldan's going to win the bowling, get the offensive attack. And once they get out for put your hands together. Once they get out in front, it is very difficult to catch any one of these 8 players. They're all mounted exceptionally. The club right here, the McClure River Ranch Field number 1, playing like a pool table. Once again, I want to thank all the fans for helping us with our divot stop. Put the field back together a little bit there for that second half. They were running and gunning early. 3-goal lead here. This is the largest lead we've had today. Let's see if Los Amigos Red can answer the call here. Jauregui, Grant's going to have to give him one play there. He knows it. And here comes Martin. They're looking for Alejandro out in front. Can he get there? Looks like he's going to be Nick Roldan again. Nick, using the field well, moving the ball. Well done, Grant Ganzi. That's a nice pickup. Oh, here we go. We got a foot race, and Ilario Figueres out in front on the Chestnut Pony. Ilario, there's an approach shot. That ball's going to sit right inside the 40. Watch for the next shot. Ooh, we override, but nice try, Ilario, and it's going to get taken out now. Great opportunity here for Los Amigos Red. A 4-on-3. Ilario's got to come back hot. Yes, he does. Lario's going to get back in there quickly. Well done. Good second effort there by Figueres. Now you get the rotation. We had a 4-on-3 for a while. They got Mel out in front here. You're just trying to get it loose. They can't get through the center. Now Jauregui on the far side. Martin. He's got he'll take it forward. Nick Roldan's going to take that one forward. They come there and a whistle on the play. And at first I thought you were all right, Nick, but I like this call because you're reaching back. Now, remember, in the game of polo, remember that window we talk about. You can see how Jauregui had hit that ball. He was riding towards Roldan to close the window. Now, if that ball would have went by Nick's boot, would have went by his right boot, then he would have been okay, but he had to reach back and grab that ball. Jauregui had the pedal to the metal, closing the window, and that's why you hear the whistle there. That's going to bring it in for an open goal penalty 2. So 30-yard shot. Melly's going to do the honors here. Melissa Ganzi down by 3 right here. Opportunity for Los Amigos Red. Here comes Melissa. Melly gets a hold of that one. It might be a little short, though. Just right on line. No, Mel, bad luck. Go ahead and line that one up. When the ball is one approach, one shot at the goal. So this ball will go back. Change of possession. It'll go to Casablanca now. That ball sat right in front. Just a little short on the shot. Here we go. Picked up cleanly by Nick. Martin working hard again. So these two guys have been going at it. Now back to the inside as Nicky slows it down a little bit. Now he'll use the long ball. Looking for Ilario or Grant Ganzi. Good pickup here by Figueres. Ilario. Going to go for the next shot here. And Bellini playing zone back in between everybody. He's going to pick a hole, and he found it. Back across the center. Here comes Estrada. This is what Los Amigos Red needs. Now Alejandro moving down the far side. That ball might go a little far. Oh, Nicky trying to back it up. Can't get a hold of it. Estrada on the near side. Look at Alejandro leaning way back. Now the rotation as Nick's going to go forward, and Ilario will switch and go to the number 3 position and hit the back shot. Once Nick gets it, everybody goes forward looking for Grant Gansey. Can Grant get out in front of Bellini? Yes, he does. Grant Gansey, what a pickup. Look for the finish. Oh, and just wide to the right. And they'll line up for another knock-in. You might get a courtesy change here with 3:10 on the clock. The highlight of the season here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club is August 27th. It's the Summer Polo Charity Classic benefiting the Aspen Valley Hospital Foundation. It is the club's summer marquee event and one of the city's most anticipated social summer events, and you guys know it. There's a lot of buzz about this. The event has raised over $3 million since it began in 2016. Get behind the cause, please. Check it out, Aspen Valley Hospital Foundation.org. And if you get a chance to get tickets for that, you better get on it quickly because that is a sellout. People come for that. It's a great party and for a great charity. So please check that out or put it on your calendar, August 27th. Check the scheduling. Sometimes dates change around based on the weather and everything, so make sure you check. Remember, AspenValleyPoloClub.com. Some of our other tournaments that we have this summer, we have the High Alpine Cup. So you can come out for that. We have the Mount Sopris Cup. Don't forget about the Rocky Mountain Open. And, of course, well, where we at right here in Carbondale, we have the Carbondale Classic. One of the main tournaments, though, is the Triple Crown of Polo Aspen and the Silver Queen Invitational. If you like snow polo, remember snow polo also, everybody. If you're local and you're here in the area, and it's usually right there, right on the 15th, 16th of December. Check the scheduling on that. Snow polo. They play down in Aspen, Colorado on the snow. And also, if you really love the game of polo, well, you got to check out the World Polo League Beach Polo World Cup in Miami Beach, and that's in April. So you can check all that out at gcpolo.com. I'll say it once again for you. Grand Champions Polo Club, gcpolo.com, or just Google Grand Champions Polo Club. Here we go. Everybody back on the field, 3:10 on the clock. 3 points. Not enough here. 3 points can be covered in less than 2 minutes. On the play here, tries to get backed up here, Martine and Nick. That's what you like to do, Martine. Oh, that's good defense there by Jorge. Now they come flying here, and Estrada's going to catch them. And this is going to be a run and gun and play right here. They're probably going to move this ball down. So Los Amigos Red will get an opportunity at a penalty 4. So that's going to be a 60-yard shot defended. But look at the area. Estrada with a hustle play. Great job by Martin Jorge also to steal that ball away from Roldan. And they're going to move that ball a good 100 yards because of the breakaway play. On that play, Alejandro had the opportunity for the breakaway. If the Casablanca team would have left that ball in the center of the field and let Alejandro get loose, so that's why that ball gets moved. I talked about ball placement earlier today. It is a huge part of the game of polo. The umpire's discretionary on the ball placement. Umpires we use here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club and the Grand Champions Polo Club, our sister club, along with the World Polo League, which is the highest-rated polo in North America, 26 goals. You're going to see these umpires moving the ball, giving an advantage to the team that was fouled. Here we go. Estrada from the 60, penalty 4. Here's Alejandro. Oh, what a well-hit ball, but is it in the middle? Oh, bad hit, Alejandro. 60-yard shot. Goes another 40 yards past the goal. Good 100 and very high out of the reach of everybody, but just a click off to the right, and Roldan will bring it in for Casablanca. Casablanca looking for Lario again. Lario's got Grant Gansey down. Oh, that's a nice ride-off, though, by Bellini. Well done, Juan. Now Stewart. He'll leave it here for Nick Roldan. Now, Nick, look at this. Going to drive one down looking for Gansey. Grant's going to keep him out of the play. Lario on the one-timer. And, just off to the left. But once again, Casablanca covering 240 yards in 2 swings, 2 strokes. Great hitting there by the Casablanca team. Here we go. Los Amigos red, looking to get a little offense going here. The 3 Amigos are going to keep it down low. They got Melly out in front. She'll wait out there just to see if they can get one to her. Estrada, he just hit one a good 100. You know, I'd find Melly here, but off to the right side. Oh, just a little bit of miscommunication there, but a well-hit ball by Estrada. Turned around nicely and clean by Gansey. Grant on 3 goals. Well done, Grant Gansey. I love this pony. Nice and smooth, running the far side. Great ball control here by Gansey. He'll get the rotation by Ilario. Fagettis is going to jump into the rumble seat. Good teamwork. Jauregui, though, the workasaurus, always working hard. Look at his beautiful near side tail shot. Looking for Estrada. Nick Rodan, though, he'll pick his pocket, take it forward. Stewart's going to go forward here. Nick with the reverse neck shot. Perfectly placed for Stuart Armstrong. Armstrong now. Look for the shot on goal. He'll override. Turned inside by Alejandro. We're going to click down under a minute here in the 5th chukker. Let's see if Los Amigos can get a goal here to end this 5th chukker of play. Now they got Melly out in front. Can he get there? Will he get there in time? I think Melly's going to get an opportunity with 39 seconds on the clock. Nice pickup here by Mel on the black horse. Get ready for your warning horn. There it is. Melly with the approach shot right in front of goal. Melissa Gaines got to go from left to right. Not an easy one, and just off to the left. Bad luck. His approach went off to the left, but there you go, Aspen Valley. Put your hands together one more time. 3-goal lead as we go into our final chukker. We'll get to Casablanca and Los Amigos red on some fresh 4-legged athletes, and we'll be right back. Stay with us. All right, here we go, everybody. Aspen Valley Polo Club, CTV Sports. 3-goal lead, and that is not a large enough lead in the game of polo. Trust me, they know that. Casablanca knows that. Los Amigos red, they know that. A quick steal and a goal would be great here, but they have time. 6:30 on the clock. That's a lot of time. A goal a minute in the game of polo. We talk about it all the time. We wear our fans out with it. You can do it. You can get it done. This game is far from over. Let's see if Casablanca can keep the energy up or if Los Amigos can come back. Big knock in here as Stewart's going to go forward. Tried to take it on the near side. Ilario picks up the loose ball. Now Stewart and Alejandro. And that ball, yeah, you get a whistle on the play here. You're going to get a reaching call there. Remember what I said earlier, the player following the ball has the right-of-way over a player moving from left to right. Stewart, one click off to the left there. He had to go from the left to right, reaching in front of Estrada to grab that ball. They're going to drop that ball from the spot. This works well for Los Amigos. They're going to drop it at a penalty 5, 6:14 on the clock, possession for Bellini. Now, let's see if Los Amigos can get the energy going here. Right in front of the Aspen Valley Polo Club banner. Polo League banner. Now the Chucker TV banner. Here they come. Nick Rodan under the ball. Get ready, everybody. On side, please step back on the sideline there, guys. Everybody in the danger zone, please step back in the safety zone, guys. Please step back. If we can help out a little bit, be careful down there. Thank you. Here we go. Nick Rodan. Remember, those horses are moving 30 to 36 miles an hour, and the ball travels over 100, so be careful, everybody. On the move, Nick. He's got Stewart in the Martins is working so hard with him. Rub, and then we get a whistle on the play. Remember, everybody down in the danger zone, down there in the security truck. Can I get you guys to step back a little bit? I do apologize. I just got to do it for safety reasons for the club. Sir, can I get you to step back? There you go. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Remember, everybody, that is a safety zone. And remember, those horses, even though they're running 30 miles an hour, they can jump those boards. Sometimes they will come very close to your picnic, so be careful. Just keep an eye on them, everybody. Thank you very much for your participation. We appreciate that. Safety first, always here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. All right, here we go. We got a penalty there, and it was in the middle of the field. On the move, so they're going to move this down to the 60-yard mark. It's going to be Grant Gansey to do the honors for Casablanca. Grant doesn't get the shot he wants there, but he's going to go down the center. He's going to stay on the field, and the clock goes tick, tick, tick. So you see if Estrada says, well, let's just go with the guys, Alejandro. Now, want to see if Alejandro, the Los Amigos red team, can get a goal here. Bellini's going to press on the outside. Good ball control here by Grant can override, but he's got Valario Figueres right in behind him. Valario, now the hook. Whoa! Wow, Martini makes the hook. Nick comes flying in there. They override. They leave it for Stewart, and then we finally get a whistle on the play. But that is an amazing hook by Martin Jauregui on. You got to remember, they're traveling a good 25 to 30 there. He was going 90 degrees across the field. He makes the hook. But then they come in line, and Nick Rodan lines out, and they get the right-of-way violation. So, Casablanca, they played very strong on Friday. Good teamwork. As I said, they scored 15 goals. So I got to give it up here. I mean, this is a great, even though it's a 3-goal difference here, for Los Amigos, they've done a fabulous job because this Casablanca team, they were a goal-scoring machine. On Friday, they've held them to half the amount of goals they scored. Grant Gansey's going to switch up, and he'll take the penalty 2. Open goal penalty 2, 30 yards out. Looks like it's going to be double G for Casablanca. Grant's going to walk up to that one, and no problem for Grant. And Grant will pick up his 4th goal of the day. He had a penalty 2 in the first chucker, and he had 2 on the field, and now another penalty 2 to add to their tally and push his team to 8 goals. All right, doubled up here. So this is the possession that Los Amigos Red needs to win. They need to win this possession. They'll wait for Melissa. She'll be a final player to come back. He'll stop the clock there. That's Kersey play. And she was way back in the back. So 4:23 on the clock to be precise. Here we go. Out the back door. Man, good luck here for Armstrong. He picks this ball up on the big chestnut pony. Stewart trying to keep it going. Picked up and held by Bellini now. Juan, he's going to have to deal with Grant Gansey. He's been doing this all day long. Grant doing a great job. Nice ride off there. Now look for the give and go. There it is. He's got Estrada. Alejandro clicking it down the center. Loose ball play. Looking for Jorge, but he goes to the left. Nice little back shot by Figueres, and Nick Roldan's going to meet Alejandro there now. Can Bellini make the defensive play? Nick Bellini, well done. Juan Bellini makes the hook, slams on the brakes, turns it back inside, and gets the offensive attack going. Oh, too short. Bad luck there for Bellini as he turned around cleanly now by Stewart. Armstrong, he'll carry it in once, twice, 3 times, my lady, and Alejandro's going to meet their Nick Roldan out of the air. Are you kidding me? Estrada, though, is going to crank one out, looking for Melly if possible. But that ball's going to go just too far this time. What a shot by Estrada. Crushed both of them, Nick and Estrada. That's going to send us to our final courtesy change of the day. So 309, 4-goal difference. And I'll get them changed up here. We'll get everybody on some fresh ponies. We back down. Remember, it's talking about the club with Mark and Melissa Ganzi. They actually resurrected the club and Polo in 2014. Polo has increased the popularity in Aspen and the surrounding area and cities with the clubs offering a variety of weekly grass games, arena tournaments. We do those on Monday. On Tuesday, you can actually come down to the Aspen Valley Polo Club, which is right behind Catherine's store down. And we have arena and asados there every Tuesday. We have we have kids night. We have kids polo. We have kids wheelie polo. I don't know if you've seen wheelie polo before, but that's when they play on the one wheel. And we have set up a whole system for wheelie polo with rules and safety gear for all of the players. They have Gincana. I don't know if you've ever seen Gincana. A lot of fun. The polo school, of course, headed by Juan Bellini out there in the pink coat. Okay, we are going to have a perfect. We're going to have a fair play bowling for Casablanca. So they'll give this one back to. So right there, Casablanca had control of the ball, and the umpire elected to use the courtesy change for safety of everybody. So they'll give that ball back to Casablanca, and away we go. 3:08 on the clock. It's going to be Ilario. Now Grant Ganzi coming together. Grant still keeping it moving down the left side here on the Bay Pony. Scored a beautiful goal, and we'll get a whistle on the play there. And that'll stop the clock with 3:01. So right away violations. Grant's going to come from right to left, kind of block Martin Jauregui there. And believe it or not, 3 minutes and 4 goals is still doable. So this match is not over. Casablanca playing very strong today, though. Los Amigos, they need to start firing from way out. Let's see if they can get him going or get Melly moving. They got her on the far side. Melly. Going to take her time here. Looks like Casablanca's going to play a zone defense here. Kind of watch the clock a little bit. Try not to foul. They don't want to stop the clock. That would be the only thing that really hurts them here. Estrada taking it out in front. Alejandro, good ball control. Offside, near side. Looking for the finish here. Estrada. And Alejandro will get one, and that's exactly what they needed. As Los Amigos going to pick up a goal here, but the clock goes tick, tick, tick. 2:26, 2:24. Here we go. Back to the center once again. So Casa now. Just keeping their heads on their shoulders the right way. They want to get this one going here. Los Amigos needs a quick bowl in here, and they need to shoot. Try to get maybe a foul out the backside. Ooh, that's not going to hurt because Nick's going to be by himself. We're going to click down to 2 minutes. Roll down. Nick got Stewart in the rumble seat. Down the left side, looking for Grant. Grant staying clean there, and that's all you want to do. Don't foul Grant now. Making the play on Bellini. They come together. Ilario, and wow, Ilario Figueres is trying to pick up the loose ball play and pick up his third of the day on an amazing tail shot there. Greg Ganzi play on Bellini. Ganzi and Bellini battling it out today at the number 1 and number 4 position. Back to the center we go. Still going to keep their 4-goal lead. Alejandro's going to get one out the backside now, similar to the play with Nick. Sending the Martin forward. He's going to shoot for ball. Ooh, off the right side. Now, remember, the two-point conversion is still in play. So if they were to score one from center, that'll put them right back in line. Nick's going to take care of the bounce. Work it to the far side, and he's got everybody downfield. There's the outlet pass, looking for Grant. Grant's going to try to stay clean here. Not worrying. It's going to be picked up and taken deep, deep, deep by Estrada. Get ready for your 30-second warning horn as Estrada turns it back around the far side. Here it comes. And here we go. 30 seconds left here in this final chucker. Juan Bellini looking for Estrada. Bad luck there for Los Amigos. They had some bad luck today. Nick Roldan will carry this one off into the corner, and the clock will tick down. Nick's going to hit one down in the end, and there you go. Aspen Valley Polo Club, put your hands together. The winners of the 2023 Emma Challenge goes to Casablanca. And I want to thank Los Amigos Red, Melissa Ganzi, Martin Hawaii, Alejandro Estrada, and Juan Bellini. Everybody put their hands together for the red team here, making a great time getting into the finals. And there you go. So we're going to send them off. We're going to go to a little break here. And everybody at the club, we're going to get some music going for you. Remember, there's food and beverage down there. But once again, I'm Dale Schwetz with CTV Sports. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports when I say thank you for making us the leaders of polo broadcasting. And when you see polo like this on a beautiful day in Colorado, you understand why at CTV Sports we love the polo.